Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there are appointments that William Ruto made, and in those nominations, we saw people like MUTAHI Kagwe being appointed to the cabinet as CS for Agriculture. It's just waiting for the vetting that will happen maybe January there, and he will be in the office. Now, with this move, we know that it is political appointment. And the aim here is for William Ruto to attempt to reconcile with the people of Mount Kenya region. Now, look here. MUTAHI Kagwe is coming from Nyeri. Gachagua is also coming from Nyeri. And therefore, after this appointment, there is something that happened in Nyeri town. There were people who seemingly, according to the news headline, the residents of Nyeri were celebrating MUTAHI Kagwe's nomination for the CS of Agriculture. And here was the situation.
Wafanyabiashara wa hapa Nyeri ama wakaaji wa Nyeri ama wazaliwa wa Nyeri, tuko na furaha sana kwa vile president wetu William Samuel Ruto amepea Honorable MUTAHI Kagwe kazi ya CS wa Agriculture. Tuko na furaha sana kwa sababu kama vile tunajua MUTAHI Kagwe ni mwanaume mtendakazi, ni kiongozi mtendakazi. Kwa hivyo tuko na furaha sana.
I thank the president. I urge all Kenyans from Nyeri everywhere in the country to support MUTAHI Kagwe. He has been given the most important docket, agriculture. We know Nyeri, the backbone of Nyeri is agriculture. So we have no reason to blame the president, and I would urge everyone to give the president, the deputy president and the government time because they will deliver.
There was a complaint that with the rearrangement of his government after he dissolved the cabinet, that the sons and daughters of the mountain who were named had very little recognition, did not have the depth of knowledge and experience needed to function effectively as cabinet secretaries, and therefore in the light of the new appointments and rearrangements within the representatives from the region, we see a greater depth of experience and a greater spread in terms of the region. And I believe that this will strengthen the bargaining power of our region from one person to many more experienced and more robust and well-grounded cabinet secretaries.
Now, there is one question or two people are asking themselves. How organic was this celebration? And what is this thing that Nyeri residents are celebrating? How big or big is that position that they are celebrating? That you had Gachagua, who was a deputy president, that was demoted. Then MUTAHI Kagwe being appointed, CS, you celebrate. How true is that? And again, this celebration is just coming at a time when we had a protest on December 4th after police officers blocked Rigathi Gachagua from addressing the public. So the residents were chanting, Ruto must go. So it is not long ago. It's just about 2 weeks ago. There was protest on William Ruto simply because their man was being blocked from addressing the people. Now, as we continue with the final discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And before I forget, allow me to give a shout out to the following people. I will mention one name because Kenyans are not comfortable with disclosing their full identity. So I will mention these names: Monica, George, Mdhoni, Jumba, Indiavo. Thank you so much for your support, of course, during this Christmas. Some of you are actually sharing their Christmas with me here on this Punchline. So I really appreciate all who have sent in their support to the channel. And again, for those who are in a position to share with us their Christmas, you can do so by sending your support on 0708 340092. Thank you so much, and let us go back to our discussion. Now, having looked at this situation, many are convinced that these people were organized to celebrate MUTAHI Kagwe's appointment. The question is, who organized them? The reality is that these people were organized by Ruto sympathizers or supporters. For example, yule mbunge wa Nyeri town is a supporter of William Ruto. He might be among the people who organize for such celebration to create this kind of headline that Nyeri resident celebrate MUTAHI Kagwe's nomination. You see? So it came so timely, but it is political. So I don't see any genuine celebration that MUTAHI Kagwe has been appointed. If there is anything they would have celebrated about, it was when Gachagua became the deputy president. Now, Gachagua was replaced, but not by an individual from Nyeri. No. Even they went so far to Mount Kenya East, Kithure Kindiki. So, there's no way you can celebrate a small appointment like this one when you lost a bigger one. So, these individuals were paid, especially when you see border riders. Just know, someone has fueled these border borders. Then they get kitu kidogo kidogo pale. So, once you see border, just know someone has paid. Hakuna mtu wa border chini ya hii uchumi wa Mheshimiwa William Ruto ambao umezoroteka, anaweza haribu muda wake akienda kwa barabara eti anashangilia because someone has been nominated. It can't happen. So we see a William Ruto team working so tirelessly to try and change the agenda, even through blackmail in Mount Kenya region. Remember, there is growing hatred for William Ruto, and he has done new appointments. We know what will happen after the appointments. Expect homecoming. It might take a month, 2 months, 3, 4, even up to 5. But they are going to organize for homecoming for these individuals. This homecoming event is going to be a political event. State House is going to organize for everything. They want to show a political statement. So, these individuals were organized, and the reason why they were organized is to popularize for William Ruto, even if it is fake perception they are trying to create. At least they are trying to do something. Because with this, you will see that there will be people who will be saying that Nyeri is now accepting William Ruto. They are now embracing William Ruto by celebrating the new appointments. But this is where Gachagua is coming from. So it is just political. It is political game. That's exactly what Ruto and his allies are trying to do. That you have to tell Gachagua that, you see, even in your own home county, I still have a support. People can come out on the street and then celebrate the appointment I have done. So it is an attempt to silence the Gachagua, but they are using artificial way, no natural way, no organic people here. So UDA is still in the business of hiring people to popularize for themselves and then start their campaign agenda. So that is the situation. We are here, Christmas is here. We have a lot of problems. Even affording a meal imekuwa ni shida. Hata watu wengine kwenda nyumbani imekuwa ni shida. So tuko kwa hii situation ya maajabu. The economy is not working. And I was also giving an example here on this channel. Every Christmas you guys normally send something. Lakini saa hizi imekuwa ngumu. I understand. Situation imekuwa pia ngumu. So even for Christians to get something to celebrate with other people, with their friends, and with the needy, imekuwa ni shida. Utakupata wapi nafasi ya kwenda kwa barabara kusema, oh, una celebrate Ruto, ameappoint MUTAHI Kagwe. No, we don't have such time. We don't have. So these were individuals organized by the state to create a fake perception, false perception that Gachagua, Ruto, MUTAHI Kagwe is being celebrated. And therefore, it is positive for the government. It is not so.